Yeah, I have to say, I think from the very, very start, we're sort of coming to the end of our second year as both Obbi and again, as we all know, we've been at from the very first day. CME have been both that assistant partner help, which sort of going both ways. The second year has been, I think, nothing short of exceptional as we sort of concluded out. If somebody said it's 12 months ago, where we'd be, we were sitting here leading as the partner alongside Jonas as the first ever international MDP in the States. We're some of the biggest clubs, speaking of some of the biggest managers. And straight off the back, it was only 2 months ago, we're already speaking to a large number of clubs in the States straight off the back of it. We're standing here today in the home of golf in St Andrews, as just this week we're launching, the Obbi Fellowship in Safety, which again has come over the last for 6, 7, 8 months, working with partners such as yourselves and speaking to the industry really around what we do around safety and compliance and that need for improvement. And yeah, it's been great all around. Again, yourselves and the CME had a massive part. When we came in the industry 2 years ago, not coming from the golf community, one of the first things we looked at from an external set of eyes, where is safety compliance at in the industry, and is there any set of data? There was very, very little. So, we worked with a large number of partners in terms of both safety experts, insurance experts, industry, and put together, the first ever safety and compliance industry annual report. We continue that on this year, and as we know, the figures show a really big, big, big desire for safety, but a significant lack of knowledge, which was the overwhelming message. So with that, we were seeing people who wanted to learn about stuff, and whilst there's a little bit of information in different places, it was very disjointed across the industry. You've got supplier experts who can talk about maybe machinery. You've got individuals who will talk about a safety component. You have other people who talk about something else. And we as the outside body basically said, everybody's saying safety is important, but there's no central focal point to bring it together. So we're launching now the sort of Obbi Safety and Fellowship. And in very simple terms, it's going to be a community, all based online, where we're bringing together industry experts who have both the knowledge and the passion to talk about their specific side of things. This will be a series of online webinars, educational events, and best practice coming from some of the top people in legal, insurance, health and safety, HR, compliance. And again, whilst we're launching this here now, we have a large number of partners already signed up. Even within the last week, we have 2 more coming on board. So this is something we think will start now and grow and evolve and become an industry-wide side of things. No, well, as I said, like the team side of things, as we speak just the minute, inside the next couple of weeks, we're going to launch the next version of Obbi. That's going to extend both within the golf side of things and then much more into the wider club industry in 24. I think secondly, across the back of it, our ultimate vision is making clubs safer for everybody. And within that side of things, I think a great benchmark from 12 months is that at the minute, people are saying safety is very important, but in many cases, they're not doing enough about it, or they don't know how to do enough about it. Our bigger vision is that the industry, hopefully spearheaded by ourselves, that sort of becomes a thing of the past, in that safety is very important, and we're doing stuff about it. As I said, we've just brought on board Gallagher Insurance and Risk Mitigation as an official partner with us. You have people like that who are doing it all their, as an industry career side of things. I think there's a combination of things, and speaking as an operator myself, most operators we speak to are very good at operations. They want to be front of house with their customers, looking after their staff, doing things like that. But if we take the element of safety, there's a perception, okay, I have to be sitting in a back room, filling all these forms and sheets of paper. It takes so much time. I don't know where to go with it. It's really boring, etc. And in most cases, to be honest, as operators, it's not something that jumps you out of bed in the morning. But from the work we have seen in the industry and speaking to people, it doesn't have to be as challenging as that. It doesn't have to be as difficult. As you know, our vision is called Obbi. It stands for obligation, and it's really spreading that obligation through every member of a club, rather than just sitting on senior members of management or an individual senior member. So it's really that sort of combination of taking the demystification, as you talk as well, but actually showing there is lots of people out there who can make it easier. And with a small amount of foundational put in place, it actually doesn't need to be as difficult as it's laid out to be. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. As I said, you take today as a very small snapshot of what we have seen from coming into CME from the very start. You have got institutional experts. You have been here from you were the foundation of golf like that. You have people like us, relatively new from a partner side of things. You have people out in the next room in terms of managers again who've been here for a long period of time, and you have other managers relatively new. So that entire golf community is really sort of encapsulated by the work you're doing. And I think it's that community that why we've been here from the very start have found every element of the journey with CME so positive. Well, thank you for it. I can't wait for 24.